Welcome back, CSC 235 to ex7 Bootstrap Intro, and I'm going to give you a repel to start off with so you have your images in there. Now I didn't do any code in there, but you're going to at least have the images. So you're going to go into coursework, you're going to go down to Unit 7, and you're going to click on ex7 or just click on this link. So if you just click on this link, it should open up in a new tab, and if you're logged into your Replit account, it should bring this into the Replit account. Now you'll see mine first, but to make it yours, you know what to do. You just go over here and use fork. And you're going to fork it, and instead of XX, just put in your initials. I'll put CJH because that's the account that I'm going into right now, and then just fork repel. And then it'll be yours. And what you'll have in there is going to be your typical index, style, and script, and you'll have images, and there'll be 3 images in there. They're SVG files, scalable vector graphics, which are vector files, and they should show up fine on your page. Now you won't see anything here except a hello world, and what I'll do is open this in a new tab. Now I did put a title up here, ex7 Bootstrap Intro. You could modify that if you want, put your initials on if you prefer. I'm going to move this over. And what you're going to want to do first is get rid of everything out of body. Everything out of body. There you go. Everything's gone. Nothing in there right now. And then what you're going to do is you're going to need some links to link to our Bootstrap. So you're going to go to getbootstrap.com, and I'm in there now. So you could just go to Introduction, Getting Started. Now, in all the videos, they look a little different. So I'm going to go down here. Now, they have the CDN here for the JavaScript. Now, the best thing to do, I think, based on the way they have it, like I said, it looks different in each video, but here's the one that's going to go in your head tag. This is the CSS. Now, it doesn't end here. It's really long. So I'm going to highlight this whole link thing, and go all the way to the end. Go to the end of the tag here where it says anonymous. And even if you scroll over, you'll see a .css in there. There's a .css. Copy that. So I'll copy that, and I'll go back to my index, and I'll put it before any others. So put it right after title. So that should be before any others. Even though we're not doing anything in here yet, put it before the other one. Just hit return and paste it. And that's all you need to do for that. That's the CSS. And then you're going to go back here and you're going to get the JavaScript one. Now notice that's in the body, and that has a script source, not a link ref. This has a script source. So you're going to highlight that one. And this is just linking to the CDN. This is not downloading any resources or anything. You're going to have access to them online. The style sheets are online. So I'm going to copy that whole script tag, and go back here and just put it right before body. And you can even move it down a little, and I'll put it there. So there's my script. So that's all you need right now to get started and to be able to use all those different classes. And the way it starts, you're going to start with navbar and follow through the video. So, and again, if you want to know anything about navbar, he starts off with navbar in the very beginning, navbar. So he starts off using navbar, and then there's navbar brand, and there's navbar nav, and he'll use Emmet where he types all this stuff and puts dot in between, and then you'll hit tab. Sometimes that works. I've had problems with too much of it, and I've had some autofill kind of going in there, kind of messing me up a little bit. But you're going to start with that. So what you're going to do next is actually go in here. Now, when he starts off, he actually creates like a navbar area. So you could do that. I'll go here, and I'll come back and do a little bit more, but he goes here and creates kind of like a comment. So you could just put, navbar, and you could highlight it and do the command /, just something like that. And that's where you're going to have the navbar. You're going to have a container inside that. You're going to go here to his video and just start from the beginning and just kind of walk through it a little bit, type what he does, and then I'll kind of catch up with you. So start up, try to work with that part, and I'll kind of wrap up with you some of that as you go through it, just to explain it. And again, you'll be able to customize a little bit, but basically what you're making in the first part is you're basically making a navbar. We've done that in other exercises, but this is going to have things that are already set up, like brand, like the links, like the container. It's going to be using flex so that they're side by side. So all that you're going to start using. So follow this right from the beginning and get started with it. And if you get stuck, stop, email me and say, hey, I'm getting stuck, or this is driving me crazy, because I'm going to go a little bit more, but I'm not going to do it right here. So I'm going to stop here and let you get started. Now again, it's the Bootstrap 5 crash course. Just get started on doing that. You should have everything that you need in here to get started working in your body. And then remember, just go in here and refresh once you start working on it.